Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me.
Recently, the pricing in real estate has been increasing, but the income of many people has not increased much or remains unchanged. Today, we will discuss the deterioration of housing affordability. Will the real estate prices fall as many people cannot afford to buy houses in the future? If an average annual income employee in Toronto can make $100,000 or even $300,000, it's great. But if they don't have their parents helping them pay the down payment, it's going to be difficult for them to buy a house on their own. This issue is obviously getting worse nowadays. Since 2015, the increase in housing prices has led to an increase in affordability every year, which means that more and more people cannot afford to buy houses. Based on the statistics from more than 300 cities in the world, Toronto ranks 5th in terms of poor affordability. What if young people cannot afford buying a house? In the end, they will rent a house as 30% of Canadians already live in rented homes. Real estate prices will not be affected by affordability and cost increases. What affects real estate prices is actually the relationship between supply and demand. According to the Bureau of Statistics, during the fourth quarter of 2020, the total wealth of the Canadian residential real estate market has increased by 3.3%. For example, a condo that's worth $600,000 will have a price increase of $19,800 in the fourth quarter of 2020. If you buy a $600,000 condo and paying $200,000 as down payment with the current interest rate at 1.8% at 30-year amortization period, the monthly payment is about $1,500 plus the management fee, which totals to $2,000 for the monthly housing cost. The cost is just around the same as the current monthly rent in the market, so most people rather buy a house instead of renting. Nowadays, the world economy is entering inflation due to the pandemic and the continued low interest rates, which means this is the best time to invest into real estate. It's always much better than investing in the real estate market when it's hot. Real estate prices will rise in response to inflation.